I cannot state this enough. You cannot get a different future than what you have in this moment and what your past has been if you don't change your identity. Now, for most people, they would like to have more out of life. Now, whatever that might look like. You want more out of your relationship. You want to get a promotion at work. You might want to make more money. You want to feel better and sexier in your body. And then you kind of put average amount of work into it. And then you somehow hope it's going to happen. Now, here's what I do know about our brain. Our brain is completely focused on the past. It doesn't have time to listen to you when you're putting average amount of work into something because it's busy looking in the library of your past from when you used to fail in all of those areas. So then when you come close to stepping into maybe rejuvenating yourself and changing your identity, the big red button comes. Last time you tried that, you failed. Last time you tried to make money, you failed. Last time you tried to have a relationship, it failed. Therefore, it's not going to work again. So then you put the work in a little bit, and then you kind of give up and you say, yeah, it would be nice, but maybe it's not for me. Maybe I'm just not that kind of person. Maybe I'm just not lucky. Maybe I'm not smart enough. And then we give ourselves excuses. And then we get focused on our excuses. Now, here's what I want you to do right now. I'm going to give you 2 tools today that are quite awesome, actually, I think. The first tool is your avatar. Now, I talk about your avatar quite a lot because I think it is a brilliant tool. I use it with all of my clients that I work with. Now, your avatar is basically the absolute most magnificent version of you. So if you were the best version of you, there was no restrictions when it comes to my past, my belief systems, my physical body, no restrictions around relationships, around money, around, education, around anything. Who would you want to be? Now, that's such a great tool because you can use it in any moment of your life. I use this tool, for example, when I work with my corporates. If you're going to go into a meeting, and of course you need to know what you want the outcome to be. If you were the avatar, the best version of you, how would you walk into that meeting? Well, I'd walk with confidence, I'd wear these clothes, I'd speak like this, I'd be firm in my handshake. Great. All you need to do is figure out what your avatar would do, take all of those things, implement them right now because nothing needs to change. We know that motivation is bullshit. Also, inspiration is bullshit. Confidence is not something that you sit and wait for. It's something that you make a decision about. It's not something that comes with something. No, you can be confident right now. If your life depended on it, you could be confident. So why would you not be confident? Oh, because you give your power away, right? So your avatar is the best tool. It's the number 1 tool. I love that tool. That's a tool that you can use in any given situation. You want to walk in somewhere. How would I walk if I was the best version of me? Because most of the time we don't actually think about it. We just do things and then we realize afterwards, oh man, maybe I wasn't strong enough there when I was trying to go in and get a promotion. Maybe I wasn't, confident enough when I went on that date. But what if you'd already sat into your avatar? You go in there saying to, when you're going in for your promotion, your brain, your avatar would be saying, you know what? They're blessed to have me. I kick so much ass. Of course I'm going to get this promotion. It's already mine, by the way. You walk in with a completely different certainty. Same thing on the date. You walk in there and you go, you know what? What if this person totally loves me, thinks I'm absolutely amazing? You walk in there with that mindset instead of going, I hope they're going to like me. The outcome is completely different. So number 1 tool, work on designing your avatar and have a lot of fun with that. I love designing of avatars because it's so much fun. Second tool is this. When you're thinking of doing something, should I keep doing this job? Should I change my job? Should I move country? Should I be in this relationship? Any of those kind of I'm not sure. The second tool I want to give you is this. Fast forward your life. You can do either a 1 year, you can do a 5 year, you can do a 10 year. In 1 year's time, is this the job that I want to have? No, Anna, it's definitely not. Well, then you know what to do right now. The reason you're not doing it now is because you're not courageous, because you're filled with fear. Most of the time we're filled with fear, right? Same thing with a relationship. 5 years' time, is this the person that I want to be with? No, it's not. Well, then you do something about it now. Because if you don't do something about it now, 5 years into the future, remember, if we don't take charge of our insecurities and limiting beliefs, we live the same life or a worse life. But if you could stop in that moment and go, would this be something that would be in my life and be of importance in 5 years? If it is, then you know it's the right way to go. See how great life becomes when you ask yourself questions instead of asking everybody else what you should be doing, because nobody has any clue of what you should be doing. The only person who knows is you, and you are the only person you're not asking.